Hi, welcome to Union Park. Congratulations on your new home. We are so excited to have you in the community. We're doing things a little differently right now. It's a little uncharted territory for us, and I'm going to be doing your personal welcome to Union Park orientation remotely. I'll be attaching a link here to an email that you can pull this up at any time so you should forget any of the valuable jewels of information that I provide for you. But let's go ahead and start working on this welcome packet. First page of the welcome packet, when you've moved into community, you have moved into a homeowners association, and there are rules and regulations that govern your life here at Union Park. One of the most important things is the exterior of your house. Anything that you do to the exterior of your house must be approved by the board. That could be paint, that could be a door, screens, shutters, satellite, roof, landscape borders, planting trees in the backyard, a pool, a patio, a pergola, a trampoline, a hot tub, anything you could possibly think about putting in your backyard will probably have to be run through the HOA. I am your point of contact for the board, and we will get to that here in a second, but I wanted to let you know that that's just kind of the general gist about living in a homeowners association. Is anything you do to the exterior of your house must kind of get approval from the board prior to doing it. Let's go ahead and start. You've just recently closed. We will get your personal title, your title paperwork from the title company. It'll be sent to our corporate office. They will assign you an account number, and once they do, you can go to unionpark.connectresident.com, and that is the business website for Union Park. It has your personal account information, it has the HOA budget, it has the HOA board meeting minutes, and all of the governing documents for Union Park. A lot of that information can be found at unionparkhoa.com, but the business website does have the board meeting minutes and the HOA budget, so it makes it more of a business page for Union Park. The next pages of your welcome packet is a summary of the governing documents for Union Park. These are the top 20 questions that I get asked as the HOA manager. What can I do in my front yard? Can I have a shed? Can I do this? This is just a summary for you. One of the things I talk to all of our homeowners about when I go over these 2 pages is, since we take care of front yards in Union Park and we know everything looks great, our number one issue in the community is trash cans. Trash cans in Union Park must be hidden from view from the street and from your neighbor. Now, there is one exception to that rule. That is if you live in a house that has a rear entry garage, meaning the garage is on the back side of your home, you are allowed to store your trash can, keep your trash can outside and keep it on your driveway. Trash day, you put it out into the alley, and then when trash day's off, you pull it out of the alley. But that's the only exception to the rules for homeowners. Okay, moving on to the next page, we're gonna take a little walk over to our Union Park map, and I'm gonna talk to you now about Union Park. Union Park is an 1,100-acre master plan community. We have multifamily and commercial at the front of the community on 380. We do have our first commercial business going in right here off of Gazebo, and that is a storage facility. And then we have the Kitty Academy here and the Little Elm Fire Station. As we move north into Union Park, we hit our office, which is here at 4795 Union Park Boulevard. This is Central Park. It's the start of our 30-acre public-private park. So we are a mix of public and private spaces. We have 30-acre public park that goes from here at our HOA offices all the way up north of the dog park. It is open to the public. The private spaces are things that you would use to get in with your fob. So our HOA office, the hall, the resort style pool, the cove, and our future amenity, which we'll get to in just a second. Those are all HOA only. You and your guests are allowed to use them, but everything else in this park is open to the public. Our playground, our trails, the grasses is open to the public. So as we move to our second amenity, which is right behind Union Park Elementary School, I've got a close-up picture of it here for you. This is the next amenity. It's called the Rec and Fitness Park. It is another mix of public and private space. So this whole section right here is open to the public. It's a soft surface running trail, sand volleyball courts. There'll be outdoor exercise equipment, pickleball, basketball courts. It is open to the public. Then I have our private section, which is right here. This is going to be a splash pad, fitness room. This section right here is indoor fitness. This other small section is outdoor fitness. It's covered outdoor fitness so that you could jump rope, you could use the ropes and or slam a medicine ball down on the ground and not be in the way of anybody else. This building over here is the restrooms and a stretching area for the fitness park and for the pool. This is covered seating, and these two buildings right here are storage. So again, this whole section is HOA only. You'll have to use your fobs to access them, but it's wrapped in this public park. All right, now we'll continue on. So should you decide to add a satellite dish, make some changes to the exterior of your home, add a landscape border, change out the plants, put some trees in the backyard, this is the form that you would use to complete. This is the ACC form, and you're basically sending a request to the board and describing the project that you want to complete to the board, and then you send it to me, I send it to the board, and then I let you know what I hear back from the board. The pool is open May through September. We live in the town of Little Elm. Little Elm is a very alcohol-friendly town. They do allow alcohol in their public parks, and if you remember from just a minute ago, we are a mix of public and private spaces, so you are allowed to have alcohol in the public park. You're also allowed to have alcohol at the pool, just absolutely no glass, and of course drink responsibly. Being that I said that you live in the town of Little Elm, your mailing address will be Aubrey. It's Aubrey, Texas 76227. I know it's confusing for some new homeowners, but the dividing line for post offices is Highway 380. Everything south of 380 goes to the Dallas-Fort Worth post office, and use the Little Elm address, and everything north of 380 uses the Fort Worth post office, which it requires us to use Aubrey. So that's where that came from. Front yards, your new home comes with front yard maintenance. It's a basic mowing program. We will mow, edge, trim, and blow your house. We won't blow your house down, we'll just blow the grass clippings from the front of your house. That takes place during the growing season. Given the amount of rain we had, our probably growing season will start a little bit sooner than normal. We will have a full fertilizer program. We'll weed your flower beds, we'll prune your shrubs, and we'll spray your tree rings. Homeowners, you are responsible for mulch replacement and plant replacement should something die. Water here in Union Park is pretty expensive, and Dr. Moon, who's the horticulturist for Union Park, has created a watering schedule for our homeowners. The watering schedule, he kind of makes suggestions based on the drought-tolerant plants that you have in your front yard of when to water. Right now in March, our watering schedule is once every 7 to 10 days, but given that we've had rain for the last 11 days, it's best to shut off the irrigation system. Even if you do have a rain sensor, it's best to just go ahead and shut the system down and let our grasses dry out and not have our irrigation running. Whenever I send out a newsletter, which will be usually once a month, I always add Dr. Moon's watering recommendations for our homeowners so that they know what schedule to be following. Home alarm monitoring services is covered through your HOA dues, and that will be set up by HomePro. They will come in and show you how to use your alarm, but also in your home you have, now each home's a little bit different. Some homes have a live feed front door camera. Some homes have a Ring doorbell camera that was provided by the builder. Some people have what I like to call magic locks where you use a keypad, but those are all kind of worked out at closing with your builder and with HomePro, so they know the package. Your home also comes with the ability to control your thermostats with your phone and 3 lighting zones. If you're tech savvy, you can always add lighting zones by using a Z-Wave outlet to add more features that can be controlled by your phone. But that's what you would do when you set up your appointment with HomePro. They will come in and get the home automation portion of your house all set up for you. One of the most important parts that I like to talk about, because I am your community manager and I want to make sure that Union Park is always looking great, is I like to talk about trash. When you first move into your house, or hopefully prior to moving in, you've already contacted Mustang Water. Well, Mustang is our water provider, but they work with our trash provider to kind of get you set up so it's one less stop that you have to make as a new owner. When you get yourself signed up for Mustang Water, you're also signing up for trash cans. Mustang Water sets their delivery for trash can schedule on Thursdays and Fridays. And if you wait till Friday, you're going to be waiting 2 weeks to get your trash cans. Trash cans get delivered on Tuesdays, and Union Park's trash day is Monday. So I always talk about trash. but don't worry, there's an option for you. The town of Little Elm has a courtesy drop site where you can take your household trash or your broken down cardboard boxes. They do metal recycling. They don't do hazardous chemicals and they don't do refrigerants. It's open in the evenings on Fridays from 4 to 8, and Saturday 8 to 5, and Sunday 8 to 5. It is free to homeowners, and we encourage you to take advantage of it if you have a delay in getting your trash cans. If you have a delay in getting your trash cans, it's also a great way to get out and meet your neighbor and ask if you can borrow their trash can if theirs isn't always full. The last page of the welcome packet, it has all the contact information. It has your post office contact. It has our 2 internet providers and cable providers, Suddenlink and AT&T. Everything's in here. We encourage you to reach out to myself or to Dee. She's behind the camera right now. If you have any questions about Union Park, you can reach us by phone or you can reach us by email. We are so happy that you are here and you have chosen Union Park for your home, and we just cannot wait to meet you in person.